and welcome to the Ghana Premier League scoreboard. This is the official highlight show of the Ghana Premier League, proudly put together by TCL and STAR Times, who are media right owners of the Ghana Premier League and of the Ghana Football Association. I'm George Addo Jnr, and what a week we saw. Match day 5, well, close shaves from a number of the teams. Kumasi Asante Kotoko left it very late to beat the Elmina Sharks by 1-0. Up North Wild All Stars also left it absolutely late to beat Inter Allies by 1-0. Well, Bichim United beat Liberty Professionals by 1-0 as well. Accra Hartsville losing crucially to Adriano Stars in Doma. Great stuff, definitely, that went down on match day 5. Let's head on to a first segment. What a week. Accra Great Olympics were easily the news machine of the entire week, with stories of a possible sacking of Godwin Atram and disgruntled supporters staking to the media to agitate. Sense of deja vu for the Wonder Club, and with a sleek and disciplined academy voice visiting the Accra Sports Stadium, just how would they respond? Willie Graham was watching at the Accra Sports Stadium.
So the game really starting here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Great Olympics and the team all the way from Sugakope Wafa. And this time Olympics will hope to make sure at least the dominant sometimes will count here as they try to surge forward straight into the half of Wafa. Good opportunity again for Great Olympics, attacking ferociously on the flanks, but again you have to be stopped there by Ibrahim Abdul Wahab. Very interesting once again for Wafa. That's how resolute they can be. Kalepa Wankwa now. There's a man of Wating's long ball, and again Olympics dealing with it halfway in their own area. And that's Gordon Atram. Olympics looking for space down the left hand side. Jin with a long drive, and of course not the best of effort there. Those step overs, and eventually also coming back to win possession. Does well to win the ball away from his marker. Inside the half of Wafa, another ball drifted back into play. And yet, driving forward will mean the Olympics will look for that space down to Tete. And trying to lift one up here again. That's a poor one with an unfavorable right foot. He's normally playing with a left foot, but decision now for him to do something to get the ball to his man up front. And this is Wafa. Abenia Dan with a chance inside the 18-yard box and trying to squeeze one in there, but goalkeeper was really alert, Ibrahim Odonko. Great run from him, got into the box, and his effort, field one. Gets another bite at the cherry, looking for a long one deep inside the left flank, and again he gets Arjun. Great play in Olympics, back in the half of Wafa. Another turn would have to come in here. A lot of displays. And is again another not too impressive performance, and that's some stiff frustration. Great chance now for Wafa. Danso in the box now, looking for space, and again Odonko. Glorious save from goalkeeper Ibrahim Odonko, doing so well to stop Wafa from getting a goal here. Too many touches on the ball, and it is poor pass from Yamba Aguda, and that is Gordon Atram. Was just waiting for that pass to go through. Maybe that could have helped the Olympics to get a goal. Well, a chance now for Wafa to hit one in here, and that's Komla Benyadan. Came at the right time when the ball was swamped in from the left-hand side. It was missed, and what a strike it was. If he had really hit the back of the net, just some magic here. Well, yet again another wasted effort, but again it comes back to the men in blue. Oh, lifted deep into the half of Wafa. And you expect Olympics to really take full advantage of this one. And again, Gordon Atram failing to trap the ball pretty well inside the box. Olympics just looking to stop the runs of Wafa. Seconds to end the game. And match day 2, Wafa picked up a 2-0 win against the Botswana Dwarfs. And this will be a very dangerous one. And oh, what a miss. What an opportunity for Ibrahim Abdul Wahab. That would have been one of the most embarrassing stories there for Great Olympics at home. Wafa would have jubilated for leaving it late. But that effort has been skied. That means that referee SP Bote would have to end the game. And he does end the game pulsatingly. Wafa coming all the way from Sugakope to pick up a point at the Accra Sports Stadium. Razak Abdullah just can't believe the last opportunity given to Wafa.
They have had a somewhat quiet return to the Ghana Premier League, even though it's early days yet. Tema Youth's massive performances this season have come at their home grounds in Tema. What will Bolga All-Stars, with arguably the poorest away form in the league, do to destabilize the Tema boys? Very little as expected.
The Tema AstroTurf is sometimes where you do have some quality games, and the win also sometimes do play a key role into what you need to expect. And so day 5 of the Ghana Premier League starting here, and Bolga All-Stars will quickly want to get things going inside the half of Tema Youth. Now free kick would have to be taken there by Cor Benson. Taking it low, and a lovely ball here. And poorly taken. Back to receive Xavier. Oh, lovely play here. Tema Youth can actually score from this point of view. And again, goalkeeper Dennis Badiwon also coming in to help. But the flag stayed down. Well, if they had the sitting capacity down, I'm sure it's going to be about 10,000. Good chance with a shot here. And that's a real target. And the first shot at goal coming in the game after 26 minutes of play. Known as the Harbour Warrior, and there you have the shot that came in here. It was Isaac Owusu failed to deal with it, and again once again you have another ball inside the 18-yard box over All-Stars, and of course this one, side netting. Well, Tema Youth with a chance, and they have to score, and they have. Finally, the deadlock has been broken. And getting everybody excited. Just look at it, poor defensive play. He just didn't know what to do. Abdullah failing to clear his line, shot comes out, goalkeeper failing to grab it. And that's the first goal in the game. And now it's been whipped into the near side, and it's been cleared back in. But it's still with possession. Oh! That is amazing! How on earth was he able to do this? Shocking, but beautiful. 2 goals now from this young man, Bobby. And Tema Youth simply very, very exciting to watch in the second half. Just watch this one. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Oh, that is an awesome goal from Michael Povey. 2 goals inside 3 minutes. And Tema Youth stunning. Bolga All-Stars, incredible. Latif Abubakar again given the opportunity to drive the ball forward. This is Basit on the left, on the right hand side actually. They were lifting one. If Stephen Kweku comes out, punches it, but not too far away. And Bolga All-Stars, well, fortunately, they were Nikwe just failing to deal with it in the Ghana Premier League. Bolga All-Stars. And that's another story. Is Michael Povey, bit of a push there. My eye is still Gabriel Labo. Trying to drive your way forward. Boga Stars. Isaac Owusu for Tema Youth. And there they go again. The Harbour Boys. This is Aaron. Cutting in so well. Shot from him and collected there by goalkeeper Dennis. Take it into the 18-yard box. Conconi's around. He's looking to turn and shoot, but nothing is so much at the moment working for them. And that is how bad they look right in front of goal. Boga Stars presented another opportunity. And ball will be lifted right above almost everybody. That sums up the frustration. Okay, so finally referee Mejape ends proceedings here at the Tema Park. It's been an exciting second half for Tema Youth, coming up with 2 quick goals from Michael Kovi. He finished here at the Tema Park. Tema Youth 0, Boga All Stars. Tema Youth 2 rather, Boga All Stars 0.
Mediama SC were handed their second successive defeat of the season after being pipped by Bosuan Dwarfs by a lone goal. A 24th minute strike by Nicholas John was all the Cape Coast side needed to move up the league table. Slippery Solomon Jesse Okujeto was brought down in the 24th minute, and John sent Ofori entry the wrong way to give the home side the lead, which turned out to be the only goal of the game. Dwarfs were coming into the game from a defeat at the hands of Inter-Allied and needed to beat the visitors to keep the hopes alive in the league. The Cape Coast-based club, however, did enough to record their second win of the season to move up to 6th on the league table with 7 points. Mediama have dropped to the 11th spot after today's narrow defeat.
Bechem United maintained their winning run in the Ghana Premier League, posting a slender 1-0 win over Liberty Professionals at the Nana Jiabo Park. Hamza Mohamed scored from a 79th minute effort to nick all 3 points at stake for the Hunters before home fans. Vincenzo Alberto's men piled the pressure on the visitors, with Ahmed Toure, Yao Arno and Lawrence Osei all coming close, but were denied by the visitors' defense marshalled by captain Samuel Safo. But the Liberty defense was sporadic and had no answers when Hamza smashed the winner 11 minutes before time. This means Bechem United have climbed out of the relegation zone and have moved within the top 5. Asante Kotoko remained joint top of the Ghana Premier League standings after Emmanuel Jemfi grabbed a late goal to secure maximum points against Taumena Sharks. The Porcupine Warriors needed yet another late strike at the Babaya Sports Stadium, this time coming in the 95th minute to make it 3 wins in the top flight. Kotoko were dominant in the first period. They had several chances but failed to convert any. Yakubu Mohamed, who scored to secure all scores at Ashgold, was the worst culprit of all, missing glaring opportunities. Kotoko showed more intent in the second half, piling on more pressure on the visitors, but no change in the scoreline. Yakubu Mohamed closed a couple of times, as well as Baba Mahama. By the 90th minute mark, coach Drafko Lugarizet had exhausted all substitutions, with Kwame Boateng, Isaac Kwanzaa and Abbas Mohamed brought on for Safo Jemfi, Baba Mahama and Eric Donko respectively. Fans appeared to have had enough and were filing out of the stadium. And just as they were leaving, Emmanuel Jemfi scored. He was voted man of the match after proceedings, his 4th award in 5 games this season.
Wow, Stars needed a last gasp penalty from Wahid Mumuni to register their first win of the season as they edged Inter-Allies 1-0 at the Wa Park. Allies frustrated the league champions for better part of the game until Mumuni scored in the stoppage time from the penalty spot. In the closing stages of the first half, Paul Abanga and Shaibu Haruna combined to stop Richard Arthur, who persisted to get the opening goal of the day. Allies coach Prince Owusu was forced to make changes moments after the interval as injured Haruna was replaced by Samuel Bequin. Goalkeeper Kote Blankson drew applause from the entire spectatory when he pulled a world-class stop from the Wahid Mumuni ferocious drive. With 2 minutes left of the added time, Wahid scored from the penalty spot to claim the first win of the season for the title holders.
Hearts of Oak suffered their first defeat of the season at the Osiadeyo Ajimanbedu Park in Doma in matchday 5 of the Ghana Premier League. The Phobians went into this game having drawn 3 and won 1 of the first 4 games of the season, with Aduana coming in with 3 wins and a draw. Head coach of the Phobians, Frank Nuttall, named an unchanged side with Samuel Yaboa and hero from the previous game, Alex Kwasi, all starting for the visitors. The home side had goalkeeper Stephen Adams fending off competition from George Addo to start, with Daniel Dakwa starting also in the middle for the Oja boys. On the contrast to popular views, it was the away side who started the game on high foot, but Daniel Dakwa profited from a very good Zakaria Momuni pass to put the home side in front on the 9th minute. 1 quickly became 2 in the space of 10 minutes, with Derek Sasraku putting the ball beyond goalkeeper Ben Mensah in pose for Hearts. The second half saw the Phobians starting with verve and fire to put the game in grasp, but tried as they did, the home side stood resolute and strong to pose challenges. Cosmos Dada was given the last opportunity on the 80th minute to put his team in a fighting position, but his effort was too weak. The defeat was the first the Phobians had suffered this season, with a win giving the Aduana, who are leading the pack, their 4th victory of the campaign.
Brecum Chelsea recaptured their whole form and smashed Ashanti Gold 5-1 at the Golden City Park on Sunday. The Blues unsettled their host with 2 goals in the first half through Stephen Safo and Seth Appiah. Safo's opener was a powerful strike on the 31st minute, and Appiah, with his season's 3rd, fired home from the spot kick 10 minutes later after Stephen Amankuna was brought down. 3 minutes after the break, young midfielder Brahima Mohammed delivered a belter for the 3rd goal. But Ashanti Gold reduced the deficit with former Ghana Premier League goalkeeper Kofi Owusu against his former side. Just before the hour mark, another young Amankuna restored Brecum Chelsea's 3-goal lead. In the 73rd minute, Safo recorded a brace by finishing off a nice move by the former champions. Brecum Chelsea moved to 3rd place on the table with 8 points.
Clearly, we had a super day. Match day was excellent. With all that we saw, I know Great Olympics is still on the lips of a couple of fans, so we're hoping that they can do what they're expected to do. But of course, we have to head in now and find out what the exclusive statistics are at match day 5 of the Ghana Premier League. Big question about who did what. Of course, we know Seth Appiah continues to lead the goal scorers chart after scoring 4 goals. Early days yet. Let's find out who did what. Excellent stuff all over what we saw. Match day 6 definitely getting in, and like we always do it, we'll be going around to give you all the updates and bringing you the highlights. I know for those of you who missed the goals on the ground that you were not able to be, we'll definitely be bringing you all of this here on the Ghana Premier League scoreboard. My name is George Addo Jnr. Just before I step out, a big thank you once again to the sponsors of the Ghana Premier League, media right holders, STAR Times, and also to TCL. So we'll meet on March day 6 with everything we expect to happen. Be good.